Welcome everyone to the Don Vic Show. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Woo! Welcome to Monday Night Show. And tonight we have a special guest coming on the show, actor, director, and writer David J. Paul. We'll be talking to him in a few minutes. Um, but first, I got to shout out my people. Always got to shout out my people. Shout out my viewers, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Parapost Network, and everyone else that's watching around the world. Thank you guys for logging in and checking out the show. Um, and everyone else around the world, shout out everyone around the world. And so Monday, I don't usually do shows on Monday, guys. By the way, I'm usually do it on the weekend. Today's just like a special guest coming on. Good guy. So you know, so we made the date for today. But usually he's on the weekends. Yeah, just in case you guys are wondering why I'm doing on a show on a Monday night. Okay. Okay, things happen. We gotta make things happen. You already know how it is. Okay. So this weekend, man, I had some fun this weekend. Chill with my son. Both my sons actually were here at the house, and we had a great time. You know, I love when I'm with my kids. You know what I'm saying? It's a different feeling. You get in your soul when you're around your kids, and you're doing the family thing. So, guys, I got my guest here on my panel. Just popped up. So we're gonna bring my brother, actor, director, and writer David J. Paul to the show. Please welcome him to the show. What's up, David? How you doing? I can't hear you.
Yo,
Okay, here we go. Okay, we got you. How are
Uh,
you?
I'm happy to be here. Not the first time, which was technical difficulties.
Yes, we
Second
should.
time the charm.
Yes, Melanie. Hi, welcome to the show. Yeah. So, how's it going, man? What's going on?
Man, you know me. Constantly busy, busy, busy. I'm a busy bee. But as you know, just like my other fellow actors and actresses,
Yeah.
we got tons of stuff that's going right through the ranks right now. My team and I, we got a lot of movies coming up. We just did a walkthrough really quickly today for my very first movie that I've ever written. It's called Secret Mechanic, and this movie, it's going to be a short film which I written. I just created one day of a story, and I just wanted to make it happen. I know things like this story hasn't happened yet in the movie industry, so I just want to make something really cool. And I have a really solid team behind me, a really solid cast. We're gonna submit this to all the big film festivals in the world, and we got
Wow.
high potential, very high potential on this
Is
movie.
is that your first? Is this your first film, or have you done films in the past?
This is my first film I've ever written before.
Okay, I get it.
Uh, but if you look at my IMDb, which you could go to David J. Paul on IMDb Pro, or even IMDb if you're not a member. I have a whole list of projects I already did, what's
Mm,
coming up, what's written for script wise, everything. So I got a lot of big projects in the works.
mm. What was one of the projects that you had most fun doing? Or playing your character.
Most fun has to be this feature film called Devil's Night.
Mm,
I play this character named Ianto, and it's by Mahal Empire Productions, Michael and Sonny Mahal, and it's called Devil's Night.
that was
It's a horror fantasy medieval film, which stars Kevin Sorbo, Daniel Baldwin, Eric Roberts, Angie Everhart,
okay.
and I had a blast. meeting really cool people, really cool actors, really gifted talent all across the board. And a lot of those actors really pushed my level up to a whole new level, which in 103-degree weather, almost 5 straight days in a row.
Oh, wow.
It was really scorching. We had a lot of armor on, a lot of, costumes on.
Heat? Oh,
yeah.
boy.
But we all blended together. It's like actors all became brothers, It was pretty cool how we all banded together like real brothers. And after that movie, I decided that I wanted to connect with everybody. And I wanted to tell everybody, hey, I'm not going to forget about you guys. When I start writing movies, writing scripts, and I could be a casting director, I would love to try and bring all you guys in if I can. I mean, there's so many movies that I have written up already and currently going to be writing with my team that my goal is to try and get everybody involved one way or another in some movie,
good.
in
That's
some
amazing.
capacity. Because,
Vic,
I told you before, I love giving back. I like helping people.
Opportunities. I wish there were more people like you out there like that. There's a lot of people that want to get into it. I know the same for everybody because everybody can't be an actor, but at least if you're able to give someone an opportunity to be a part of a family, something, some type of, where they can create, or you know what I mean? That's beautiful, man. That's definitely giving back.
Yeah.
And that would take you places, man. That says a lot about a person that do things like that. You don't even have to question if he's moving like that. That's the type of team you want to be with.
Well, Vic, I want to be with you. I want you to be part of the team.
You want to be with me? We already a team, baby. We already. What you need? Who was snatching up? What we doing?
Vic, I'm gonna talk to you after the show. I got something for you.
You want me to be a bodyguard? I can be a bodyguard.
Well, I already have a bodyguard in one of the movies, but I have something for you. I'll talk to you about it. I have something in my head that just popped up right now for you.
Oh shoot! Okay, we'll talk about that for sure. Okay, so, you're awesome.
Thank you, Lenny.
Yeah. Oh, I think we're both awesome, Ellen. Thank you very much.
I think Victor's awesome. I'm just trying to keep up with him.
You are, man. You're great. So, what definitely inspired you to write? Because you was already an actor from before. What made you want to write this first film?
Good question, Victor. You're a smart man, so I'm going to answer it. Okay. The reason why I wanted to write is because after all the movies that I was acting in, there's definitely a long time of breaks in between different scenes that your character is going to be in. And especially if you already know your roles, you have time to kill, right? You don't have to look over your lines all the time. So I started writing different stuff down on a piece of paper. And I figured out that there's a lot of good ideas that I was thinking about story-wise that just felt natural. When things feel natural, you just want to write things down and see how far you can go to make it a reality. And I had a lot of these stories that I just want to write down and just try and create them. And I want to see if it was going to be a short film, if I can't go beyond a short length, or if the story is so deep into my mind, if I could really bring it out longer into a feature. So to me, it's almost like trying to keep up with my brain. It's like it's telling me where the story wants to go, where it wants to end. And I try not to force things. I always just let things happen. And a lot of these scripts that I've been writing, a lot of it's a full 70, 80 pages long. And the story just keeps going on and on. So I'm making a lot of these into features now. But The Secret Mechanic, it's a really, really good one to me because it's my very first. It's my baby that I've ever written. And what I want to do is I want to give the public a little tease. I want to know if everybody wants to see more of it as a feature. So what I decided to do is do a little tease for everybody. I hope they enjoy what they're going to watch. It's something that just came to me really quickly. It's 17, 18 minutes short. And the ending is, sorry, I got a fly like right in front of my face. And I just left it a really good ending that I want more people to want more of it. So that's why I made it into a short. We're going to submit to film festivals, and hopefully everyone at the panel enjoys it just as much. And things like that happen to me, and that's why I just enjoy writing for that reason, instead of just acting. And then casting, I enjoy being a casting director in a lot of them because I want to give more actors an opportunity to get work. And a lot of the actors are struggling out in here because they're not getting the work. They're auditioning, but they're not getting the roles. So they're down on themselves. After a while, with all the rejections, people don't respond well to it. They don't think they're good enough for it. Some people quit the industry because they can't get any work. So I decided I want to be a casting director and write as many scripts as I can, so I could try and get as many actors jobs. And it makes me feel better.
Man, listen, I admire you right now for the things that you're saying, because like I said earlier, there should be more people like you out here. We'll have a better world. You know what I mean? I mean, to give back to not just the community, but to the people, to the strangers that you don't know that might have that ability to become a great actor, someday, and don't have no way to contact someone or know anyone that can plug them in. And here you come and you scoop them and you give them this opportunity, and to come, to find out later he's one of your best actors, and like you never know. So I admire the fact that you do that.
Cool.
And that's the same thing, kind of like what I do here in the show. I help people because I help people. I connect them to other people, and whatever I can do to uplift them or connect them to, then that's what I do, because it's about humanity. It's about the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not about the show. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about, what you're trying to do for the community, and how you want to give back. That's amazing. I'm happy that you're doing something like that.
Cool. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. So tell me about the horror movie Escape from, what is it? Escape from Escape from the Paranormal.
I was going to help you with that, but I saw you're struggling there.
No, because I got my put on my glasses because I'm trying to look cool, but I can't see anything.
Here it is. You got multiple glasses here.
There we go. Now I see.
Yeah, so it's called Escape from the Paranormal. It is. I love the paranormal stuff. Right, it fascinates me.
Listen.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Awesome. So I decided one day that I had an idea at first for a horror film, right, that was dealing with the paranormal.
Right.
So I contacted this woman named Maureen Grudinsky, and I just randomly, saw her on Facebook, and I was like, wow, she's into this stuff. And what I wanted to do was, oh my God, this fly is like still killing me. It's like circling in my face. So what I decided to do is contact her and say, hey, I got a story idea that I'm really interested in talking to you about. It has to do with the paranormal. And I know you're into that. I see your banner, see your Facebook page. I'm like, do you have any time to talk to me? And I would love to discuss things with you. And she said, no problem. How about tomorrow? I said, cool. So I call her, we talk about it. And then just something happened. She told me out of the blue, she, as a girl, like 14, 15 years old, she always wanted to dip deeper into the paranormal. And she always wanted to try and do something that hasn't been done before and put it on national television. She says that I always needed someone to, help me pretty much to get it going off of the idea. I said, well, can I hear your idea? So she was telling me. I said, do you mind if I put a spin to it? And she said, absolutely, no problem. Next thing I know, we have another friend named Alfred MacArthur. He's out in Europe right now. He is out in the UK, and he comes up and says, hey, I got an idea as well. Why don't we, all three of us, team up together and use three minds better than one and make something that's just kick ass. So we've been brainstorming for 15, 16 straight days. Once it really happened, all of a sudden we have a red carpet Hollywood celebrity movie premiere in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, about the TV show. We have millionaires, executive producers, celebrities, a major DJ. We have everybody that is launching a red carpet premiere based on our Escape from the Paranormal. On top of that, we have investors that's contacting us left and right.
That's
They're
amazing.
throwing $2 million, $10 million.
That's
The,
awesome.
the offers are insane. But the thing is this: when it comes too good to be offered contracts, there's always going to be a red flag.
You
And
know, the flags are under. You can't see them yet till you sign. Then they start coming from under the rugs and stuff in your bathtub, coming out the faucet and all types of stuff.
well, that's why we didn't sign. We want to know why you offering us so much money.
Okay.
And we talk as a team. The three of us, inseparable. Nobody makes a single decision without all three of us in agreement, because we're a really strong bonded team, right? So we find out every single investor, they're trying to sweeten up the pot because they want to try and either change the concept. They either want to change one of us and totally brush us under a rug and bring somebody else in to take that spot. It's always something. So we, as a team, talked to all the investors that were very generous with the offers and said, that is a crap load of money. We could retire on that easily. Right. But we said we can't take it because nobody's going to separate us three as a team. We don't take any amount of money because we have to sleep good at night, right? And the money is not going to mean everything if we did something to damage someone else's feelings, hurt their feelings, backstab them, treat them wrong. When all three of us decided to go in this together from day one.
Right. Well, it's like the Three Musketeers, you know?
Yep.
You're all in, you're all one. So, I understand 100%.
Yep. So the cool thing about all this is we never forget friends. We always stick with our friends, and we always work as a team. There's never an I in team. And
right.
That's the reason why in the industry, it's brutal, right?
Yeah.
If you get a great opportunity, it's brutal because people are going to throw money at you, throw great opportunities at you. But if you're a greedy person and only want it for yourself, you're going to take that deal. But now everyone's starting to realize it's not as easy as it is when it comes to us three. Like you have to agree with us three being part of the team and inseparable because we create it
together. Y'all create together. That's how you work.
Yep.
That's how you operate. So it's like taking one away. It's like taking half of your quarter of your brain away. Like that was, you know what I mean? So I get it. How you guys work as a unit, like you're supposed to do. That's what we're supposed to do. You can't sell yourself from. I'd rather have a solid brother that I know I can count on, than the money. The money goes, man. The friendship is going to be there, man. If he's solid.
Yeah. Victor, you and I are always going to be solid. You're my boy.
You already know, man. It's all love here. I'm all about love and giving and helping, uplifting. That's what the show is about, and promoting people and trying to connect people so they can uplift themselves with, however this show can help anyone. This is what this is all about.
Yep.
And promotion, you're doing your thing. Why not help you promote what you're doing and promote you and put a face behind the name, through all my platform and my other friends.
Yep.
That's how we work over here.
Yeah. Hey, I'm right with you.
Okay. So the movie is Mechanic. When does that drop?
So I just did the last walkthrough of the before we filmed the movie today. And we're going to start filming March 4th and 5th. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday. We're going to film the whole short film, 17 minutes, in just a day and a half. So we're going to be busting our butt and working extremely hard on this film. And I am playing this role is going to be a bipolar split personality disorder character. So one side of me is going to just be nice and plain, nice, calm, cool, collected kind of character. On the other side of my body, it's going to be full of tattoos. And that's
Oh,
my evil side of my brain talking. And throughout the whole movie, I'm fighting myself to, when the bad guy comes out of me, my good side's trying to control him. So throughout the whole movie, a little nudge to the bad side of my bipolar complex, and
yeah.
it triggers the bad character out, and then all the killings start. So I don't want to give too much away, but
Right.
it is going to be insane. It's
I
going to
can't
be
wait. I can't wait to watch it. Look who popped up. You,
my
Zachary
hey,
Johnson.
what up, Zach?
What's up, Zachy baby? Okay,
Zach,
I can't wait to go to one of Zachary's fights. I'm gonna be there ringside, with my gloves on just in case Zachary, need heavyweight up in there.
yeah,
You know?
Zach's I'm excited because I casted Zach in the movie with me, and
Yes.
he's playing one of the mechanics, and we're going to act together in some of the scenes. So I'm looking forward to
Awesome.
rolling with him.
Congrats.
I saw my boy Daryl Goldberg popped in over there.
Yes, he did. Where you at, David?
he Daryl Goldberg and I actually were in Devil's Night together.
Oh, Daryl. Just who you talking about, Daryl. Okay, here he is.
There he is.
What's up, brother?
And yeah, I'm gonna try and get Eleni Lucas that was in here before. I'm gonna try and get that superstar into some of my films. There's just so many really good people that I'm gonna, after Secret Mechanic, I'm just gonna load up on so many movies. I want to try and get everybody in. I just want to give a shout out to my upcoming movie, the cast and crew. So the cast, I got Cameron Ring, I got my boy Zach over there.
Zachy.
I'm in it. I got a really good actor named Steve Ciceron. He's in it. He's playing my brother. I have Victoria Stevens. I have Kevin Kedley, Wendy Feliciano, Crystal Gorski, Akeem, the man Bozeman.
Akeem. I love Akeem. He's a busy guy, Akeem.
Yeah, I got Akeem. I got Katie Jones. I have Jonathan Montes, who was on your show.
Jonathan Montez, yeah. Yes, he's amazing. He's a great guy.
And we got an unbelievable director. Her name's Nikki Flores. Okay. And she's going to be a hot comer as a director. So got to look out for her. Hopefully she'll be nominated as best director in this film. So hopefully we all work solid together and make some magic.
Right. Was this something you wanted to do when you was younger, or you just got into it as you got older to become a filmmaker or an actor in that case?
Good question, Vic. And here's the answer. So when I was younger, like going to high school, I actually was an athlete, right? In high school, that's all I thought about. I was, as they say, a jock. So I went out for the basketball team. I went out for the bowling team, went out for every team. So as a senior in high school, I broke my foot a couple of times, and I had college scouts that were coming to look at some of the home games, and I was a 3-point specialist. So that means I just get the ball and I nail 3-point shots all day long. And I was very quick. So it was working for me. And it happened that when I broke my foot, I couldn't play anymore. And I was in rehab a lot. So I lost my spot and nobody was coming to watch me. So I decided when I was 100% healed in the rehab, they said, you're ready to go play ball again if you want. So I had a friend that graduated with me from high school and said, hey, are you healed? And I said, yeah. You got a bad break and you could have had a college scholarship at the rate that you were performing in high school. So we have a tryout in Los Angeles, California. Back then it was called the G League, the CBA League, right? It's the G League now. So the CBA League is the minors to the NBA real basketball teams. And he said, come out to LA, stay a day at my place and get some basketball shorts, sneakers, get whatever you need over here. And I will bring you to the tryouts for the LA Clippers. And
you got game like that, David? Because I play ball too, bro. I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play ball?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, and, man.
I went out to the Clippers tryout. I met guys like Sam Cassell, Terry DeHare, Lorenzen Wright, like those guys back in the day when they were playing for the Clippers.
Right.
And all I had to do is get ready for scrimmages, That's all the scouts wanted to see, if I could still do it and see if I had what it still took, if my foot was 100% healed. Oh, wow. So I said, okay, no problem. They were setting up plays. We were going over it. I said, just give me the ball. That's all I need. I'll get open. And sure enough, first 10 minutes in the game in scrimmaging, scouts were watching, Cassell and those guys were watching. And my boy was talking a lot of good game because they said, watch out for my boy. He's a 3-point shooter. He's here to prove you guys. So first 10 minutes, I had 6 points. I had 9 points. I was popping the threes again. My foot was healed.
Oh, wow.
And then as soon as my after I had 9 points, I got the ball again and I was running around. I got double teamed. I didn't see it coming. So I shot the ball before the double team came because I had the hot hand. Right. As soon as I came down, I landed on one of the guy's foot and I heard a crack again.
Oh my God. I got bad ankles too from the same thing. I went up for a dunk. When I came down from the dunk, I landed on the guy that was down under me. I landed on his foot and I twisted all I heard was pop. Ugh. I'm like, wow. Must have been on the floor for like a good 35 minutes. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do nothing.
No, it really sucked. I heard a crack. I knew exactly what it was because that's why I rehabbed numerous times before. I raised my hand up on the floor. I said, Coach, I'm done. And they're like, what happened? I freaking broke my foot again. Same spot without a rehab. And then right at that point, I rehabbed for 8 months, got solid again. And then I just quit. I just couldn't do it anymore. It's like I finally can make the highest level on playing on a basketball team, but it was never meant for me to be there. It was meant for me to know that I had what it took to be on the high elite level, but it was never meant for me to play a game because it's like I was right there, Vic, and I kept breaking the damn foot all the time.
Once it's cracked, fractured, forget it. Mine's is the same way. I can only do certain things. If I step on a pebble the wrong way, my ankle would twist. That's how weak my ankles are.
It's a sad feeling. And it's almost like, hey, look at the roster. I had your name down. It was all on there. Wow. It was almost like insult to injury. Hey, Dave, look, here's the sheet and here's your name on it, but we can't keep on the roster because you're injury prone again. And so I said, fine, whatever. And then I became an AAU head basketball coach after that from 2003 all the way to 2020. And I was playing ball in adult leagues. And then I just decided I want to teach kids how to play the right way from 3rd grade to semi-pro ball players. And I was again. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you enjoy that.
Yeah. But after that, I just decided I just want to act now because I did what I wanted to do.
So why after when did you start the filming? Was it after the basketball that you got into the filming?
So after the tryout, after I graduated high school, and I decided that okay, this is probably not for me anymore. I was at the rehab table, and my eyes were closed, and some woman slipped something in my pocket, and I opened my eyes. I said, "What do you think you're doing?" And the woman comes over and says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to disturb you. I knew that you were rehabbing and resting, but I slipped you a card in your pocket, and I'm a casting director. And I see that you have like a look that possibly you could fit on one of our roles in a movie. Have you ever acted before?" I said, "No." So she says, "Think about it. I'll give you to the end of the week. We still have time. Make up your mind, and we could bring you on to like a movie set and see if you like it." So make a long story short, I thought it was cool. I was a big James Dean fan growing up. I was a big Elvis Presley fan. Marilyn Monroe.
Can't forget Elvis.
Well, Elvis, yeah. So I was big fans of theirs, and I said, you know what? Let me see what it takes to be like them, to be in front of a camera. So I thought it was cool. So I called her up. I said, yeah, let's give this a shot. Remember, I'm just coming off being an athlete, so I had no idea about acting. Right. And they just walked it right through me. And when I put my mind to something, I love challenges. So I'm always going to put forth the effort and be the best that I could be. Right. And she's like, here you go. Here's your sides. Memorize it. Try and act it out. Have you gone to acting school before? I said, no. She says, okay, so let's see what you have. I did it. They said action. I did what they want me to do. I reacted to it. I came back to the chair and I said, hey, how did I do? because I didn't know if I did good or not.
Right.
She said, "Holy crap, that was unbelievable. That was really good." She said, "You sure you never went to acting school?" I said, "No, I never did. I'm coming off being an athlete and playing basketball and stuff."
Yeah.
She says, "Well, then you must have a natural gift." So she said, "You might want to, proceed acting." And then I didn't think about it after a while. I just said, "No, I don't want to do it." But then something just kept telling me, "Just do it." There was something that burned inside me, that the passion that I enjoyed so much. It's almost like basketball. It's almost like competition. It's like trying to be the best at something. It's just a different field. And
I love it.
I said, "Let's do it." And then from there on out, it was history. Then I started growing and growing, and I started honing in on my skill. And then once I realized I was having a blast being an actor, a lot of people came up to me behind the scenes and said, "Hey, man, I'm struggling in this industry. Do you think that you could help me somehow and get me work?" So I said, "I don't know how to do that, man. I'm just an actor." and then I thought about it, and I said, "Why don't I just try and write stuff or try and make something happen for these people, and I'll be the casting director. I'll act in it with them,
That's amazing.
and let's see what could happen." And here I am. I have, I think, 10, 11 movies I'm casting director in. I'm getting a lot of people work now, and I feel good about it.
Yeah, you should. You're doing something great for the people.
Yeah.
I mean, when you give, you get back in return 10 times. That's how it is. You give back and you get, and God blesses you 10 times. Oh,
Yeah, I agree.
But it's so. How many movies have you played in? How many movies do you think you played in so far? 10 movies.
I don't know,
because you're pretty known. I mean, like people know who you are. So I'm assuming you've been in so many movies that
Well, I started full time, like less than 2 years. And I think on my IMDb, it said something like 54 right now in the 2 year span. And I have a lot more that's growing.
All right. So what do your friends thought about it when you said, I'm going to be an actor? What was their response to that? Did they think you was really going to do it and go all the way? Or did they say, okay, well, David, I don't know. What was their response to it?
They said, if you want to be something, we have no doubt you're going to do it, because they know my competitive nature.
Right. That's awesome. And your family and everyone supported you on that decision?
No, not at all.
Really? No?
No, my family, no. My family didn't want me to be an actor. They want me to be a hardworking man, 9 to 5, make money, pay the bills, live a nice life. I got 3 little kids. They're 14, and I have another son and daughter. They're 7 years old.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I'm a family man. My kids always come first. So they wanted me to just be a family man, just do a 9 to 5, put food on the table, make money for the kids, just live a comfortable life. But I told them, I said, I'm okay with that up to a point. After a point, I'm going to have that burning sensation again.
Yes.
And like I said, from the athlete, and I'm going to want to compete. I'm going to want to try and be the best in what I could be. And the acting, there's something about that just kept triggering inside of me that I have to try and accomplish it. And I just, like I said, I just want to get to the highest level I could possibly can. Because if I don't, to me, it's almost going to feel like I came in second place. I almost made it like that CBA basketball team. I made it. But I couldn't really fully fulfill it. I don't want that to happen again, of another thing that I have a passion and desire for. That one of my actor friends, they thought they were calling in the show, but they called my phone.
Oh, they did. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Oh, here they all come. Oh boy, here they are.
Oh yeah, we lost the that was I think that was earlier. We there.
Vic, they're all coming, man. They're all coming. I can't even read that. It's hard for me to read over here.
What genres of movies are you on y- on your list to make and act in? That was Daryl's.
I can't wait. So what was the full question? I see there's a lot.
What genres of movies are on your list to make
Oh,
an acting to make an acting?
so here it is. These are my top 4 genres that I want to get in. My first and foremost is Western movies. I always wanted to play an outlaw in a Western movie. That is my dream job. Like, I'm big on the Billy the Kid. I'm
Hey,
big.
hey, easy.
Hey, watch those guns, Victor. Don't point at me like
They're
that.
easy. We probably everybody duck.
I'm big on that. And I really want to play an outlaw in a Western movie. That's my dream job. So hopefully I could get on that sometime. I love vampire movies. I want to be in a vampire film.
It's funny.
Um,
It's funny you said that. Look at this.
oh, look at
Jared,
you.
Jared Harold. He
Uh-huh.
he did a lot of Western movies back in the days.
Yep.
I met him in California when I met our friend
Mhm.
Catherine. I met him there and he signed a book for me. He's amazing. He's been in so many Western movies, in Vietnam. He's been everywhere. Great story.
Cool. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I want the Western stuff. That's my first on my list. Vampire second. I love Pirates movie, and I'm all into history. So I love history, and if I could be in a movie based on history, that would be awesome. So, I mean, I have a lot in the works, which I technically can't say too much.
Right.
But there's some movies like, have you ever heard of the Native American urban legend myth of the Wendigo?
The Wendigo. No, I don't. No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, so it's a crazy urban legend myth. It's a horror film, and I have a team now that we're getting together. We're going to start making a feature based on the Wendigo. There's another movie that's similar to Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That I saw.
Yeah, it's called Skin Deep. This movie, it's similar to it,
Okay.
which I'm really excited about. That there's, oh my God, there's so many movies. I mean, if everybody wants to look to see what's coming up, if they just go to David J. Paul on IMDb, my whole entire resume currently up to date is on that, and I have like 24 other projects that still are not listed up there yet.
Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a
So
lot of work.
So I have pretty much in movies coming up after Secret Mechanic. I think I have almost 40 something more projects in the works.
That's your friend Marine. Yo.
Yo. I
Thank
saw
you for logging
Catherine.
in.
I saw Catherine on there.
Yes, Catherine.
Hey,
Catherine is here.
Catherine.
Catherine, you got Catherine. You got Marine.
Marine.
Thank you guys for logging in. I appreciate the love. We
Awesome.
all appreciate the love.
We love you.
So, okay, she said, "What's up?" Cool.
Victor, since we're talking about love, I love that shirt you're wearing, man.
You know this, mine. I was a referee today. I was actually playing basketball, and I threw my, my sweater up.
There it is.
Oh, good, thanks, yellow. So who would you like to do a lead role with, side to side?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you have one main person that you say, I would love to be, do a scene with this person.
Yeah. Well, I would like to. All right, this is weird, right? But I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you. So I had a dream, right? The dream, it was like years ago, and I dreamt that I was a supporting actor with behind Tom Cruise. Ooh. And it was a dream, right? But sometimes dreams do happen. It comes to reality. And there was just something about that dream that felt so real that I always wanted to act with someone like him, and
It's coming. It's coming.
yeah,
It's coming. You just don't know about it. Yeah, I know. I can see the future. That's gonna happen. You're gonna make it happen.
cool. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, definitely. You will make that film.
but
Facts.
but I am going out to California. I am going to be working on some features with some A-listers. I am also going to be working on a lot of projects, coming up with some names.
Okay.
My phone keeps moving over, sir.
Oh my goodness. Here manifested, David, says Catherine.
Yes, ma'am. I definitely will.
Okay. Definitely. So any of these viewers that are watching that are they part of any projects as well?
A lot of them.
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
Is Marine in there too?
Yes. Marine is going to be doing she's one of my partners in Escape from the Paranormal.
Okay.
She's also going to be in a couple of features that we're going to be making coming up soon. And, Daryl Goldberg's among them. Zach's among them. See, she says yes.
Okay. Big shout out. Congrats to you guys.
There's a lot more people that I'm sure are listening that didn't type in. Yeah. A lot of them are definitely going to be in a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing. Okay. And you're going to be in it because I told you I'm going to get you in something and I keep my word. So you're going to be in. Okay. Right, Marine? We're going to get Victor in this. We're going to get him in something.
Okay. I appreciate the love. I really do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
So ask me a tough question, Victor. Put me on the spot.
Tell me a little bit about your childhood. How about that? How'd you come up?
How'd I come up?
As a child? Was it, did you go through bullying at school? Did you, were you the bully?
Well, to answer that, so when I was growing up, I was shy. I know, believe it or not, I was shy.
Really shy. You, David, shy.
I know. When you get
the charmer.
Hey, when you get older, things change. But when I was younger, I was a shy guy. I just kept things to myself. I wanted to look from far, but look in. Right. I want to see what's going on.
We're raised by vampires.
Marine, don't start this now.
Marine ain't right. You ain't right, Marine.
Don't start this nonsense. I'm on the Victor show.
That's right.
But I was looking from the outside looking in. I was watching bullies bully different kids. And, I was getting into sports. I didn't want to get in trouble because if I get in trouble, I couldn't play sports. And, it was just one day where I just said, the heck with it. I saw this one kid that was getting bullied. I became friends with him and he put his head down like this every time when he was getting bullied. And I was like, enough of this crap. Like I just, something inside me just switched. And I walked up to the bully. He probably weighed double the size of me, double the weight, everything. His name is John Veverito. I remember him like it was yesterday. He was the biggest bully. And people are scared of the guy. So I go up to him and I said, hey, man, I said, just leave my friend alone. And he says, well, what are you going to do about it? Who are you?
Oh, wow. Put you right on the spot.
Yeah. So I said,
don't shoot him.
I said, I don't want to cause problems, but I said, I don't like the violence. I just like to talk people down. Right. Mm-hmm. And I knew in the back of my head, in the back of my mind, that this kid's probably going to start something. So I walked up to him and I'm like, you know what? Because the kid didn't believe me. I said, I'll see you at lunchtime. And, lunchtime back in the day, the kids made a big circle around you. Right.
I was in plenty of those.
Yeah. And the cafeteria aides were distracted. Yeah. I said, I'll see you at lunch, buddy. And then he comes up to me when recess bell started ringing and found me. And he says, hey, Dave, he says about recess, I'm sorry. I won't make fun of your friend again. And let's just be friends. I said, nah, I said, this is not how it's going to happen. Everyone's anticipating me to kick your ass at recess. And I'm not going to be that kind of guy that cries wolf. You're going to meet me outside right now. I'll give you 5 minutes and I'll meet you out there. And he says, no, but please, I don't want to do this. I said, no, show up. Because it's even worse after school if you don't show up.
Oh my goodness, that's worse. Yeah. Not the after school.
Yeah. You know how that goes back in the day. So sure enough, the circle forms, and they see John already there. You see tears coming down his eyes. He knows what's about to happen. Right. And I come walking in. They make room for me to come in. Wow. And
it's a movie.
Yeah, it was almost. And I shake his hand. I said, John, I have to do this. We can't leave now. Wow. And make a long story short, I wailed him. I wailed him quite a few times, and I didn't want to do it because I hate violence. But I wailed him because I would look like a fool after about walking away, and he'll still make fun of people. And I want him to know someone has to put him in his place from being a bully.
Exactly.
And after when it's all said and done, I told him that I'm sorry. And I said, I hope you learned your lesson and try not to be a bully anymore. Because being a bully, you don't get anywhere except being an asshole. Right?
You can be so much friendly and be so much cooler.
Yeah.
Than trying to be a bully.
Yeah. So ever since that time, I try not to have violence anymore. I just didn't like it. But there was at a point where I was changing as a person, and I was evolving, and I wanted to become stronger as an individual and mindset. So I had to do it regardless. Right. And after that was all said and done, I was not shy anymore. And I was now out in the real world, just growing up till this day. I stand up to all bullies, no matter who's getting picked on. And I'm so much stronger as a person, stand up to more people that I don't need to do, but I do because no one else is going to do it for them. And I just can't sit there and have another John Veverito pick on other people in this world where they don't deserve it.
That's right. And so I'm gonna need to hire you to be my protector, because I got these girls that be bullying me, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I mean,
I need help.
I will not charge you a lot. Trust me.
Oh, boy. So listen, you just told me your story, and that will be a great film if you were to put that into a film and put a little twist to it. Maybe some more like drama stuff or horror stuff behind it. Man, you got another good movie there.
Well, then how about you're the bully and I face you in the movie?
Why everybody want to beat me up? I'm trying to hire you. Now you trying to beat me up too. Oh boy.
All right, I'll protect you. You'll be the bully.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you'll be the bully that's picked on.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a little twist.
Get it for real. Okay. Oh, we hate the bullies. Yes, we sure do. And Marina's laughing. Get her some tissue, guys, please. Thank you very much. So, what does Marine do besides being an actor? Does she help you out with the like producing, or does she helps out in the back with you guys, holding camera, maybe?
Yeah, she's like a 5-player tool, like what we call in basketball. She does it all. She plays every position. She's a producer. She helps a lot behind the scenes.
Awesome.
She is now a story creator. She is now turning into an actress. She just does everything what you need to be successful. And you're going to hear a lot more of her when time goes on, because she's very successful at what she does for a living as well. And now being in the entertainment industry, if you think alike and you have somebody that thinks alike with you, you could be a really dangerous powerhouse team in the industry. And it's hard to come up with people like that, especially if you think alike. You're more motivated, just like each other. Like, it's almost like every step you take, that person's right with you, because it's the chemistry, right? In the industry, you got to have chemistry with people, and you have to be at the same level. Right. A lot of people aren't at the same level, but they want to try to get to the level.
Right.
With Marie and I, out of the blue from day one, when I asked her about how to help me with the paranormal experiment, right at that day, you felt that connection of like, hey, this is somebody that can match up right where your level is.
Right.
And then we just started building on it. And that's how Escape from the Paranormal started. That's how a lot of the stuff that we're doing now as a team is all evolving. And we're bringing a lot of people involved in a lot of projects. And like I even asked Maureen, because after a while I want to focus on just acting and have some help with casting. But I asked her, I said, hey, there's so many projects that I have to do. Can you think you could manage and possibly be my manager? Because she's really good at being a business person as well.
Right.
And she said, I'll take you on as my client. And now we're going to try that. Now we're going to see if she could help me be my manager. And hopefully on top of all the work that we have now, I could sort of just start focusing more on just being an actor, because a lot of stuff that I am doing, I'm putting a lot of the stuff on my shoulders, on my back. And like, I want to do it because I'm hungry. This is the year.
Right. You got to stay ambitious. We ambitious.
Yep. Yeah. But in order for me to do it, I also have to memorize my lines. I also have to focus that, hey, I am an actor. You know, I have a lot of work as an actor. So I need someone to help manage my business.
Right.
So she's like, yeah, let's give it a run.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
She's riding with you. That's cool. That's awesome. And she's an actor as well. That's awesome. So she knows the business. She knows the in and outs of it. Mm-hmm. You know, that's and you guys got a talk show. Tell me about your talk show. What's your talk show about?
So Marie and I, we create a podcast show. It's brand new. This is going to be our third episode coming up tomorrow night. It's every Tuesday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The title is called Uncensored with David and Maureen. We have a lot of guests on the show. We at least have 5 to 6 guests every episode. And we introduce the guests to the show. We ask them what they do for a living in the industry. And then we create a fun, awkward game for the contestants to play. And it's uncensored because anything goes. That's the best part. We're not bleeped out. We're not censored.
Right.
It's all whatever you see, it is. And we like to just have fun, right?
That's the Don Big Show.
Yep.
That sounds like my show.
Yep.
Okay. Everything goes when it comes. Ain't easy.
But you know, Vic, there's one difference here. The game show that we play after we ask the guests like what they do and have the interview with them, you don't know what game we're going to be giving you. Like Valentine's Day, we played Valentine's Day Mad Libs, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. Akeem was on that too.
Yeah. You got to give adjectives and nouns, all that stuff, right? Into the story. We put you on the hot seat. Every single show is different. Tomorrow it's going to be a more, sweating on the forehead kind of game, because we're going to really put people in the hot seat again. But every show it gets harder and harder because it's the games that we play. Okay. It's like whatever it is, you have to, you have to give us your honest answers.
Right.
And that's the best part of the show. After one episode, we got picked up by a very big podcast station out in the United Kingdom.
Awesome.
They have viewers and they have subscribers and everything all in Europe. So After one episode, we are literally global now.
Awesome.
And it started after we got picked up the last episode. So now in episode 3 tomorrow, now we have a lot more people watching, a lot more people that are going to be interested in coming on. And we're asking everybody of all walks of life, hey, if you have something that you want us to, talk to you about, if you're a celebrity chef, if you're a millionaire, if you're a business person, if you're a rapper, a vocalist, anything, it doesn't matter who you are. Right. Come on, hit us up. Let's interview you and let's play one hell of a fun game.
I seen it. It was cool. What's this? Hey, garbage man. Well, where does that come from?
Why are we gonna bring a garbage man on the show, Marine?
She say anything goes.
Uh,
Well, I see. So is is there anything else you would like to talk about? Tell the viewers about you.
So yeah, so I have a lot of work that's going to be coming up. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of TV shows that I'm a part of now. There's a TV show called Arcadia that I play this character named Calix Westbrook, and that's going to be a hit. That's going to be shopped to a lot of big networks. That's going to be a real good one. Escape from the Paranormal. There's no acting in it. It's just reality. It's a reality show. There's also, like I said, The Secret Mechanic. That's a short film. And then we're taking off with all features after that from here on out, because feature films we want to make so we could get picked up by worldwide distribution companies. Right. So it could go everywhere on Blu-ray, DVD. It could go worldwide. We want people to see our movies.
Right.
And we want people to know that we're here now. It's how the celebrities are made to be celebrities. It's one hit show, one hit movie, known for it, and then boom, you're known as a celebrity now, because now everyone knows who you are off that one show.
Yeah.
People like us, we have just as good of a talent as a celebrity has.
Right.
And people like us need to work together to show Hollywood and all the industries that, hey, stop focusing on just the celebrities, because people like us, we have just as good a talent. Turn your head on our side and we can show you what we're made of.
So that's why I created my magazine, DPS Magazine, because that's exactly why I'm making this magazine. Yeah. Because there is so much talent out here, right? And it's called the Don Vic DPS Magazine, and then it quotes new talent, new faces, new stars.
I like
ill quote, right? New faces, new talent, new stars. Why? Because I consider you guys professionals and stars in my eyes, right? We put in the same work they put in. We in the same business. You're just not as popular as they are,
Not yet.
Exactly. So, but you're still on your way to being, that guy. So,
hey, Vic, you're looking at him. Put me in that magazine.
Yes. So I'm putting a lot of the guests that's been on my show on that magazine, right? And so all I need is like a photo, a bio, and a short story, just telling some of your story, on there, as much as you can put in there, so that people can read a little bit about you and how everything began, what struggles you went in between, and how you ended up to be where you at. And I think it's going to be very interesting. I got all types of people that are going to be on that magazine. It's not like a swim magazine, swimming magazine that you go on and everything you see is bikini. Nah, this is I might have actors, directors, comedians, book writers, all in this book. So I might turn a page. It might talk about me, the host. Right. And then behind it, it'll be you. You're an actor, director, right? We're reading about you. The next page might be a comedian. Now they're reading about the comedian. So I want to switch it up like that. So try to give everybody an opportunity to get on the magazine.
Cool.
So it's a 20-page magazine. So it's a 40-page magazine.
Wow.
Right. So I can put 40 people on that magazine, maybe a little more if I get enough space. If I squeeze it good enough, I can probably get 2 people on one page, maybe one on the top, on the side. But anyway, that's what the magazine is for what you just said. Because it's important for people to know who's these people behind a lot of these films that we're talking about.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, kudos to you too.
Yeah. So, how can they reach you? If they want to reach you, you have a website. Where can they watch your movies at? Any shout outs? You want to send any shout outs?
So obviously Facebook, just go to David, the letter J, period, Paul, Paul. You'll
Simple.
you'll see me with me in a suit, and you'll see the backdrop. You'll see a feature film called David. It's about a life story of King David. I'm casting director in that. It's starring
Mm.
Kevin Sorbo, Michael Pere, Nathan Jones, and we have more celebs in the works. So we're supposed to be filming April in Florida, but we're trying to get like an A-lister to actually headline the whole thing so we could get to the box office in 2024.
Mm.
So, when it comes to investors, man, it's always a pain in the ass in one way or
Yeah,
another.
that's the hardest part. That's
Yeah.
the hardest part, and everything else is easy except
Yeah.
getting that paper.
Yep, but it's happening for sure. It's about how fast now the investors want us to get a box office celebrity name as an A-lister. So we're working on that. We're working relentlessly on that, and it's going to definitely happen. It's going to be fun. Also, let's see. Oh, shout outs to everybody that is already tied up to all the projects that you already know about with me. That's coming out in going to be happening in the making. A lot of the actors, actresses, everything that's going to be happening in the future. And kudos to my little kids. Their names
Yes,
Amanda, Amy, and Michael.
Amanda. Hi, Amanda. Michael.
Yeah, Daddy loves you.
Okay.
And yeah, they're awesome. I'm doing all this for them because I want them to look up to their dad, and I want them to be proud of their dad, and I want to prove to my kids that no matter what people say to you in school, because school is a pain in the ass.
Oh yes, yes.
They're
Now
not
it's crazy.
smart in the head when they talk to you. They
No,
don't
no,
have.
no, no, no. Not nowadays. Not nowadays. It's crazy.
But I know that they're probably going to tell my kids, like everyone talks at that age in school, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. I want to prove to my kids that you don't have to listen to that crap, right? The kids aren't really raised that well from their parents nowadays in this generation. So once you look up to your dad, in that case me, for them, and see that I could be a role model for you, and know that you could strike it really high and don't care what anybody says, just keep moving forward. To me, at the end of the day,
Well, there's someone else trying to call him. Oops, Marine. Oops.
Call the show, not my phone. But sorry about that. But yeah, it's all about role models, man. And for my kids, that's important for me.
Right.
And that's why I'm doing it. Most likely, if they're listening, I want them to know that it's for them. And then, of course, I need to do it for myself because I need to be in that situation where it's okay as a single dad to have a good living at doing this and support them at the same time. So that's the reason. Yep.
Oh, right. Hi, Irene. Big shout out to Japan. Japan is in the building.
Hey, hey, if there's a movie on Japan, I'm there.
Cast him. David is ready to work, fellas.
Hey,
he's over here. Okay, focus there. That's crazy. So, real quick before we end the show, what inspirational message can you give anyone that wants to get into this type of industry?
You got to have a strong heart in this industry. You have to, you have to know that this movie industry, it's shady as hell. It is.
Tell me about it. I'll dance to that, David.
Yes.
So it's so shady, make you want to dance. Hey, okay.
So in this industry, this is the only industry that I ever came across that is the shadiest, the most backstabbing, brutal, cutthroat industry that there ever is.
I'm bleeding already.
Well, and it's true, so don't even lie.
I'm bleeding.
So in order to know what you're getting yourself into, you have to know those things. It's hard to trust people in the industry.
Yes.
And if you trust too much, you get taken advantage of.
That's right.
And that's when they suck you dry. And that's what you have to understand. If you're serious about this industry, be very strong as an individual. have a strong heart, strong will, and determination that you don't care what people say. You are going to succeed and follow through what you want to accomplish if you come in this industry. It might not happen right away, might not happen overnight, but it will happen. It's a long, long journey to be successful.
You gotta be
But
willing to push
if
it.
if celebrities are successful and they're known now from day one of being like us, and they're known and they're making it well, we could do it too. But you just got to have the right people around you
That's right.
to really, boost you up, boost
That's
your
right.
ego up, boost your confidence up.
Right.
And there's a lot of producers in this industry that suck.
Right.
They say things to you that they make you believe things, and when they actually tell you something, you believe it. It doesn't happen.
Right.
It's producers. A lot of them are blood sucking, right? The investors. You can't be successful if you don't have investors.
That's right.
And it comes with money. And a lot of them, they're hard. They're really hard to deal with.
Right.
A lot of the movies out there with the actors are doing free stuff because they don't have the money to make good movies, because they don't have the investors,
Right.
and they have their own circle. They just keep bringing their same people in all the time. And after a while, when you try an audition, it's not going to happen anyway. They're not going to take you because they only trust their people. So it's a tough industry.
Right.
But
They're trying to keep their own circle around, for everything, and
it's not fair.
Right. It's not fair. I understand, because they know what they got there. They know that the actors that they got, they know that they're good enough to produce what they want them to produce. So, but then again, it's not cool for the other ones that want to come in as new actors and want opportunities to try to come in, because it's hard for them. So that's why I said that what you're doing is amazing, to want to help people, because that's the only way they're going to grow. That's the only way you're going to grow. And that's the only way you're going to get blessings from God to open other doors for you. Because we put in the work. We got to put in a little bit of work. But, a lot of the other stuff, man, is blessings. So, if you want to get those blessings, you got to do everything from the heart.
Hey, here's my people. They're all coming in.
Hi, Crystal.
These are all the actors that are in.
And you got Steven. Hi, Steven.
Yeah.
Thank you for logging in. Thank you, Crystal, for logging in.
These are all my actors and actresses in The Secret Mechanic coming up next week.
Oh boy, we got a mob here. Call security. Call security. We got a mob in the house.
I love all these guys. I mean, I'm happy and I'm very blessed that I have great people that are working with me.
Right.
And like I also said, I go with my gut feeling a lot, and I like to talk to people on the phone as well, because if you text people and you want them to be in your movie, texting is okay. But for me, I'm old school. I do things differently. I want to talk to you on the phone. I want to know what kind of personality you have. I want to know if you're workable with me and with other people as well. Because a lot of these movies that I'm going to start bringing people in, it's a team. It's a team effort. We create the stories, and we have to know if you fit the bill. And the reels help, right? The reels help. Right. The talent helps. But you got to know if the person's real. You got to know if they're genuine, if they really want to put forth the effort and work as a team. And if you work as a team and everyone's solid as one nucleus, your film's going to be very successful.
Right.
And it's very, very important. And like I said, I'm very blessed and fortunate to go with my gut feelings and don't shy away from it. So usually if you go with it, it tells you something, and you have to understand what that is, and don't be scared to move forward with it, Yeah.
Well, I want to be in a film where I'm jumping through glass. I don't know, something exciting,
man.
I'm like a real big dude, so I want to, I don't know, maybe like a wrestling fighting scene, or I don't know, maybe lifting up a car and throwing it somewhere.
So now you're talking a lot of money now. See this? You want to get us an investor?
No,
we'll get you
in. I'm only saying,
Yeah, you're saying a lot right now. You're saying,
hey, maybe someone out there can make it happen.
All right, let's get $1 million for what Victor wants. Let's make that movie.
Oh boy, he's crazy. No, I'm only kidding. So you gave your website. That's where they can reach you.
Facebook. Yep. I'm always on Facebook. You could always, a lot of times it says that I reached 5,000 friends, and I know Facebook always maxes it out. I don't know when I have 5,000 friends. So if you friend request me, if you want to work with me, if you have a movie you want to cast me in as an actor, anything,
Right.
just private message me on Facebook Messenger. Even if I have 5,000 friends or not, I can still get your messages. And also, you could also hit me up on my email. It's dpaul lawrence45@gmail.com. It's just one L. So it's dpaul lawrence45@gmail.com. I get a lot of emails on that too for movie scripts and movie ideas and stuff like that. I got invited to a red carpet movie premiere that's starring Dean Cain in Orlando, February 25th. So it's called Ghost Trader, where I'm going to show up on the red carpet, and I'm going to be mingling and talking to a lot of people there. We're going to start negotiating and start doing stuff with upcoming projects and feature films and all that kind of stuff too. Awesome. I mean, like I said, Victor, there's a lot of stuff that is moving forward, and a lot of it is tiring, but it's the motivation, right? It's the determination. It's the it factor of not giving up. And that's what I'm all about.
Cool. Listen, I'm excited for you. And you know what I mean? I'm very excited. I definitely want to see the mechanic. I know I don't know a lot of your friends, Steve and Crystal, but I want to thank them for supporting you here today, supporting the show. I appreciate you guys for logging in. And I'm definitely going to bring you back on the show because I know it's going to probably soon because you're moving too fast. Okay. So, I'm definitely going to keep in contact with you and stuff, and wait till you make some of these films come out. So you can go check them out.
Yep.
And then we'll bring you back on the show soon. We'll talk some more.
Yes, love it. I can't wait for that. And one of my recent movies that just came out on YouTube. Yes. It's called Lycan Gorge. It's spelled Lycan and then Gorge, Gorge. It's a werewolf movie.
What's it called again?
Lycan Gorge. It's on YouTube, and it's a 24-minute movie. And I was lucky enough to be cast as the lead, and go check it out. I would love to see what you guys think about the movie. And that was my most recent one. I have others, like I said, are coming out in the spring, coming out this summer. We're also making the movies, so that's going to be taken care of really soon. Everything is coming, and it's all over the place. So when more big things come out, I'll definitely let you know.
Awesome. I'm definitely going to check out that Lycan movie.
Cool.
Yeah. Right after the show. Right after the show, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Awesome. So I want to thank you for coming on the show. You've been great. So we'll talk to you soon. Have a great night. Wish you the best. Much love. You know how that is.
Yes, sir.
And big shout out to all your cast that are on here on the show. I appreciate you guys again. And I'll see you soon.
Awesome. Love it. Love you, brother. And looking forward to getting you in one of our projects coming up. And we will talk very soon.
Yes, you got my number. You call me anytime.
I'll call you right now after the show.
Okay, bye. Bye, Dave.
All right, talk to you guys later.
All right, bye. That was David J. Paul, ladies and gentlemen. My man, 50 grand. All right, so he does have a lot to do. And like he said, follow your dream, put your best foot forward. You're gonna go through your bumps, you're gonna go through your bad times, but you stay focused, you keep pushing, stay away from the negativity, stay positive all day, good vibes, good energy, making sure your energy's up high, and God first, and you will see your blessings. You heard? And with that being said, I want to thank everyone for logging in. I'll see you guys next week. I have some more guests coming on the show. So make sure you guys tune in. Follow. You guys can go on my Victor Santiago in my chat room, and you can post up all your videos, flyers of any upcoming event that you might have coming up, reels and short clips of a film or trailer that you might have. You want to put on that. It's kind of like a page to chat and kind of promote what you're doing. So you guys are welcome to go on that page as well and post up anything you want. Just make sure you be a member of my group, and you can share your stuff on my page. And there's a lot of stuff that are on there from other groups and people from around the world are on that page posting stuff up. So, you know, make the connection. So thank you guys so much again. And I'm out of here.